When we first started the Digital DraughtMaster project, we thought we would hook up to the outlet's own Wi-Fi system. Cheaper for us, makes use of existing infrastructure, it kind of made sense. And we discovered that that was a total disaster because we spent so much time trying to configure our system to fit with all of the variations of Wi-Fi that you find, that it simply didn't work.
Connectivity is key in Digital DraughtMaster because Digital DraughtMaster is a system designed to track draft beer consumption in real time. Connectivity is essential in a way that it allows us to bring data to the cloud in a way that Carlsberg didn't have access to before.
Carlsberg has a unique dispense technology in DraughtMaster where we replace steel kegs with kegs made from PET. And we identified this idea of having real-time data from the outlet on the condition of the beer, what's selling at what time of day, and the condition of the equipment as being a real advantage for us and for our customers.
When we were not using Onomondo, debugging was really hard, to the point where the cheapest was that we would have to fly some of our team members into the specific country and cities to just see firsthand what was happening.
And that's when we started to look for dedicated providers of connectivity, and Onomondo's name came up.
I think the leapfrog into adopting Onomondo's technology came with the Onomondo connector. Because it removed several steps which were very harmful in the adoption process, like exchanging certificates from a local point of view when deploying the IoT devices. And once we adopted the connector, the provision process was way more simple and the errors were less common, much less common, and just the overall experience was better. And nowadays we are in a position where the project is scaling much faster.
I was very impressed from the start by just the reactivity of everybody I met at Onomondo. When I asked a question, I got an answer immediately, and it was usually a helpful answer of how can we make this work for you, rather than a here is our standard terms and conditions answer.
Onomondo helps with a connection to AWS IoT core by allowing us to remove the step of local certificate exchange to the IoT device, and doing that on the back end through cloud configurations. The truth is, if you don't sort your provision in a way that is fast, simple, and easy, and you don't even have a memory of what is happening, your scalability is at question, and your implementation costs become a problem. And it's not only about your unit cost and your OpEx, it's also your deployment cost.
The most important thing for us was that when we plug the equipment into the wall, it starts transmitting data reliably. And there are no issues with configuration or setup or even invoicing afterwards. And this is the experience that we've had with Onomondo. It just worked.
Before Onomondo, we were even looking at the cells, towers, where are they, to make sure that the device would not have any problems. Nowadays, we are just not even thinking about that. We just go with the solution, and we are confident that because we have such transparent access to what is happening on the device and the messages that are exchanged, we can go with a fail-fast approach much more confidently than before.
I would go so far as to say that I don't think that this project would have worked if we hadn't been working with Onomondo.